All right. Well, what are we going to talk about today? All right, guys. So today I wanted to talk about where I want to go in the future with this channel in particular. Last week I did a couple of videos. One was kind of silly, getting ready for a gig and everything, but I want to make more regular content for everybody. And whether it be about bagpipes, be about guitar, be about music production, whatever you guys want to see. I have some ideas and tutorial videos that I want to come out with, and that in turn goes into what I want to do here. One of my favorite things that I see on YouTube is there's one guy in particular I watch who does this stuff, but one of my favorite things is seeing what a person can recommend based off of questions that come to him. So I have a request of all of you, anybody watching this, and I'm actually going to answer a question that I get quite often, but I want to see where we can go with this from here, build it out a little bit more. What I need from you guys is submit questions, send them to me on Instagram, on Facebook, Brad the Piper, everywhere. That's where I'm at. Okay, I'm not on Twitter anymore under Brad the Piper, but yeah, Twitter became just a cesspool of yeah, I'm not going to go farther into that. What I'm going to do is for this very first one, and if we can make this a regular thing, I do want to do it possibly weekly. First question is something that I am constantly asked. Why do you play bagpipes? To me, it's the same thing as why are you a doctor? Why are you a teacher? If I were to ask anybody that's kind of how it feels. I started playing bagpipes because we had them available. My father had bought a set of bagpipes and wanted to learn, and bought, I think, 2 practice chanters with his initial set that he bought. And mind you, this is back before internet was a thing and stuff, so how my father found bagpipes in northern Minnesota, I have no idea. Anyway, we had to drive to Minneapolis and got them there, and he had the set of bagpipes, and he started taking lessons, and he had the 1 practice chair, but he had an extra one, and asked if I wanted to sit in, and I was about 8 years old at that time. And I learned very basics from a guy who would come in from Minneapolis to teach at the university that my dad was going to, and learn very basic scales and grace notes. And then the guy who was teaching us was no longer available, so that was kind of the end of that. And then we did a big move from Minnesota to Florida, which is where I've been for the past going on 3 decades now. Found a band down here that gave regular instruction. We didn't have to drive 6 hours to get to, it was right around the corner from where we lived, and took the practice chanter, knew the basics, scale and everything already, and kind of went from there. I was about 10 years old when that started, and it has been my life ever since. I don't know why, and I got asked this recently, why I felt the bagpipes were the thing, and I can't pinpoint a specific thing, but I can tell you that it was one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. I don't know exactly why. It's just that at 10 years old, that being the thing that I'm like, okay, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. And coincidentally enough, there was a band that started playing around the time that I started learning how to play. And I remember one of my first gigs, there was this band playing that was doing something I never heard of before. And it was Bagpipes with Rock. It was a group called 7 Nations. Their original lineup. Nick, Kirk, Neil, and Struby. And I thought it was really cool. We were busy playing, so we were getting tuned up and stuff, so I didn't get a chance to really watch them, but I heard them from afar, and I saw Neil and stuff, and I just thought it was really cool. Fast forward 20 years, I ended up playing with that group. So that's another thing, is that you never know what's going to happen. It's one thing I will suggest to anybody, not just bagpipers, I'm talking any musician out there. Make yourself available for things, because if you want music to be your life, that is what you have to do. And music is an industry that is like no other. The hustle is insane. And that's what people tend to forget when it comes to hiring musicians, is that there's a lot that goes into what we do. But anyway, so long-winded story as far as why I play bagpipes. Okay, so hopefully that's out there. Now, when someone asks me, I can just point to the YouTube. So, once again, guys, I want to make this a regular thing. So submit your questions into the comments below. Hit me up on Facebook. Hit me up on Instagram. I think that's the social medias where you can find me. But it's at Brad the Piper, just like it is on this YouTube channel. Tell your friends, try to get them to subscribe. I mean, I'm not going to be doing just bagpipe stuff. I'm probably going to do some guitar stuff here soon too, because I have some students that also are learning guitar as well. So I've got my ideas and stuff, and we'll see where we go from here. Stay tuned for the next video. Not exactly sure what it's going to be, but it'll probably be bagpipe related somehow. I'm kind of doing these things on the fly and trying to figure out a rhythm. So hopefully I can start getting like some gear reviews and stuff going. So McAllen Bagpipes, come on, send me some stuff. I know you guys have been shut down for the past while, but you know, I'm here still. I've got your towels as sound absorption in certain places. Anyway, they're great. That's all I can tell you. So McAllen Bagpipes, also hit them up. Yeah, tell your friends, tell them to subscribe, tell them to hit the like button for any videos that you guys like, and don't forget to ring the little bell notification. All right, so that's it for today. Hopefully I'll get some more questions and we can start getting some things answered. All right, so have a good one.